Hot dude churches rule.
They're so weird.
They kind of rule.
See this like Justin Bieber goes to them and shit?
Yeah, dude. You wear like leather.
Hot dudes.
You wear like leather bracelets and like a V-neck.
Oh man. Yeah, you're jacked and gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. All right, the noise was a joke. Run the tapes back. The noise was a joke.
Oh,
Fuck. I'm a lone wolf, dude.
I'm sorry, dude.
I never got influenced by other men.
a little more of a lone
I
wolf.
can't even imagine being influenced by other men growing
sorry,
up.
Dustin.
True.
I just became my own man.
Yeah, guided by your older sisters, dude.
Yeah, boys.
I would have wished it on my worst enemy.
What's that?
Holy sisters. You gotta have the bros, dude.
No, I just had to make my own bros. I didn't just, I didn't get to just
No,
No, dude.
drift through. I had to stay on the team. I had to stay with the bros. You know what I mean?
You were playing football like your life depended on it.
I was,
The
yeah, of course.
The broship depended
Absolutely. If I would have quit, I'd have no bros.
on it. True.
You were the captain of SS Bro.
That's why I became captain of the team.
Nice.
When you're a team captain, now something like that, I'll be honest, something like that drives me up a fucking wall. You're gonna
You were this close to my hand. This close.
now
Right under you.
look, damn, dude.
That was a DMT steak, dude. Oh my
That was
god.
Quetzalcoatl just whoop, right under you. Fuck him.
Try to put me in Juice WRLD? Try to put me into Juice WRLD?
Oh my god. I didn't see that.
I got a
coming
million
either.
tricks up
How
my
could
sleeve,
you?
Shane.
We should pause and let me react to my reaction of that and come back.
If you guys don't want to do this, we cannot do this. I don't care. I got better. I have so much going on.
You attacked my family.
Fuck you guys, family, dude. I hope there's a fire and you're all in it.
I'd get out first.
Yeah, we obviously all escaped and saved
Who
our
would
mom.
get
I
out?
just held
All of
my
us.
breath for a minute and 30 seconds the other day.
Dude, I
Why?
held my breath for 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
So hard.
Why are you guys holding your breath?
I don't know. I was
Wim
just
Hof. Dude, can we do a
Fuck
Wim Hof?
Wim Hof, dude.
Can we please do the Wim Hof?
6 o'clock in the morning, I almost shit my pants in an Uber on the way to the airport. I ate this spicy like pizza stuff, and I was like, before I left, I was like, I got to shit, and I'm like, I'll be fine. I
Yeah.
get in the Uber, and it was so bad, I had to sit like this. I was sitting sideways, dude, and I was just
Sitting
dude,
sideways.
and I was like, I'm not farting in this Uber, and I was getting the cramps were so
I'm not
bad.
farting in this Uber.
I had
I'm putting
to.
my foot down.
I had to let it out, and I was like waiting to have it smell. I was gonna apologize to the lady that, yo, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna
Yeah.
shit my pants. So then it was dude, it was so bad. I was flying out of Terminal D. We pulled up near A, and I'm like, you can let me out at A. And she was like, what? And I looked into A, and it looked like there was no lights on. I was like, actually, is that where they do pre-check? No, I don't think so. I'll go to D. Dude,
Yeah.
to go to D, run into the bathroom. It was like before the security. There's no toilet paper. It was so bad that I go, no toilet paper. I went, I don't have time to look for anywhere
Yeah.
else. Shat. And I was like, I'll just grab this.
Shat.
I'll grab a seat covering or something. And then I remember, I go, holy fuck, Brittany put Kleenex. We had like it wasn't even an
Yes,
argument. She
dude.
put like packets of Kleenex in my bag, and I was like, the fuck am I gonna do with these? I don't use these fucking things. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Took the Kleenex out, wiped my ass. hit the
Kleenex
sweat.
wipe's nice.
It was
Dude, I'm telling you, I'll never stop talking about my aunt's turd. My cousin,
yeah, true.
my cousin brought me
You
upstairs.
witnessed it.
It was just a regular, like when you were a kid, you had no agenda on the day at all.
Yeah.
I just walk into my cousin's house. I'm like, yeah, maybe they have like good cereal. Open up the thing. My cousin's like, dude, come here.
You got to see my mom's
Come
shit.
here, dude. And just brought me upstairs. So like, it was a pale brown. That was the first pale, almost
white
clay.
whale. It was
The
the
color
white
of this
whale.
couch. It was
It's
a
the white whale. You've been looking for it ever since. You're Captain AF. You got to find another one.
It was the color of this very couch, dude.
This might be it.
It
They
was
might have
clay.
upholstered it.
It was like a red clay
You
of
said
the
it
earth.
was split in
dude.
half like the Titanic.
I think it was
Was it broken, or
I
was
think it was shipwrecked.
Yeah.
But dude, I mean, it was like kerneled nicely. It had a nice like pine cone cluster to it. Nothing,
Oh my God.
nothing crazy. Not like a corn cob,
Yeah.
but like
But it was ribbed on
like
the
a-
way out. She felt it. She felt that thing.
It was rung like a tree. It was like tree rings, dude. It was
You can see how old it was.
It was an old growth, dude.
It was just 3 hours old. It's been
I told my cousin to cut it in half so I can get the age on it. I'm like, right here was World War II.
Oh,
This-
fuck, dude, stop. Showing somebody your mom's turd.
It's so fucking funny. Be like, dude, you gotta see my mom's shit.
The fact that he had eyes on it, he had put eyes on it,
And saved it. Did he know you were coming, or was he just like, I can't wait till someone comes
He knew
over?
I was coming. He put eyes on it, then he preserved it, dude. He was like a historical committee. You cannot flush this turd.
He was in there.
Today, my mother had oatmeal for breakfast.
Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's the same cousin that we used to play Sniff the John, where it was like he would take a dump and make me and my younger cousin. He's like, I want to see how close you can get to that and sniff it. We'd have to get like inches from a turd and go.
Oh, great. Hey. All right. Oh,
All right, here we go. Hey, we're podcasting, man.
we'll be
We're
right
in,
there.
we're in a good place right now, dude. Come on, dude. We're podcasting for real.
You motherfucker.
What?
It's like
Love
when
you,
the
babe.
Raptors found out how to
Love
open the
you,
doors. It was just a funny joke.
Hang tight. Hang tight. You can play a game. Wait till we cast. You can blaze. All right, later. Love you, babe. Love you so much. She's just off her period right now. It's gonna be so sick tonight. Dude, I actually this cracked me up the other day. We were at home and she was washing Maya and Chloe's hair. She was washing Chloe's hair, or maybe Maya's. Chloe wanted to watch TV and she was like, "I want to watch Gabby's Dollhouse," and she clapped with every word. And I was like, "Dude, you see that to Brittany?" And Brittany's like, "Yeah, she's black." And Chloe looked at Brittany and went, "I'm not black. You're black."
Singing so I can sing it. What's happening?
What's going on here, Matt?
Chilling, dude. Just fucking,
What's all this mumbo jumbo you've gotten yourself into,
You
dude?
talking about my sebzi, bro?
What is this?
It's my sebzi. It's a ceremonial hash pipe from Morocco. It's not a big deal, dude. We've obviously.
You
Dude,
seem to be making a big deal out of it.
I'm not making. I'm just setting it out, dude. Ceremoniously. It's a nice piece, dude. I always want to show it off.
Well, I'll tell you something, Matt. I don't like it.
Some of us prize fast cars, dude. It's just this is my stuff. This is what I ball out.
What
on.
is this?
High spirits, dude. Key of G minor, 432 hertz. See it on the insignia. Rainbow moonstone with the exact ripple that 432 makes on water or sand.
This needs to stop.
What?
This is whatever this character is. This is one of my least favorite. This is one of my least favorite characters.
I want to do a cover. This lady has a.
Dude, why are you doing this to me?
What are you doing to what?
You know you're doing this to me.
I'm not.
Why are you doing this to me, man? I was just.
How are you talking about I'm doing this to you? And I'm glad
You're doing
things
this
have
on
been great.
purpose,
Things have been
dude.
great. What are you talking about, dude?
You're doing this on purpose.
What, cop the
trying to
flute?
sabotage our lives.
How?
Dude, getting into bullshit.
What are you talking about? Dude, it's a beautiful instrument, man.
It is.
It's an inlet. This is a pentatonic minor scale. So
Can I hold it?
Yeah, dude, please. Let me.
Get
Here,
the spit out.
get the spit out of that, dude. Hold that thing.
Wow.
Feel the power.
You're right.
That thing's beautiful, man.
It's lighter than you'd think.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man, that
Thing's
is
nice,
a
man.
beautiful piece here, the leather.
Dude, I'm that.
We had a German girl. Yeah, we called her German Scheisse, which is just German shit. We would just call her the German Scheisse.
Was this in college or high school?
This is high school, and I took a speech class with her.
You called her the Shiza?
Yeah, we called her German Scheisse.
What did she say? Was she just like,
I don't know. She was hot too.
I bet.
Pretty awesome.
Get back.
But I had speech class with her, and it was the funniest.
Oh, like.
Because, public speaking class. So you just had to give
I thought you were
speeches.
saying, yeah.
She would just go up and she couldn't speak English. And
She didn't rouse the masses?
I thought she was like, anytime she spoke, I would be howling laughing.
Oh, God.
I would just see her trying to read a paper, and I'd be like, this is the funniest thing of all time. Yeah.
Oh, God. How was your public speech class?
It was very, very fun.
What'd you speak on?
Just, he was the drama teacher. So he was gay.
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably. Definitely, probably.
Off the record, my dad got fucked up because they went to the same bar and called him a fudge packer. You guys, you fucking fudge packer.
That is off the record. You have
Off
to
the
respect
record,
it.
off the record,
fucking
fudge packer is
Oh my god.
fucking wild, dude. That was a long time ago.
What'd he say? Was he like, haha?
Yeah, I think he did what that Asian guy in the video did. Just duck tail. Front kicked Phil. And then ran.
Oh my god.
But yeah, he would just give us topics, and my one friend Wes was one of the biggest dickheads possible. He would never prepare for a speech. He'd be like, I could come up with this on my own. His argument was like the drinking age, obviously. That was his speech. He was like, we should lower the drinking age.
Yeah, you can rip
His
that.
speech, he was just him up there yelling, because he was very funny. He was like, you tell me I can buy a gun, but I can't have a couple beers? Like that was his full 5-minute speech. I can go to war, but I can't have a couple cold beers? I'm not going to take it anymore. Like, shit like that. I've had it up to here. He was good, though. The drama teacher liked it because he was so fucking flamboyant.
God damn it, dude. There's nothing better than that.
Yeah,
Fucking around in high school for classes when you realized they didn't matter was so fucking fun.
it was awesome.
Dude, we got to do a presentation every year, a PowerPoint, but this one teacher was like, whatever you want to present on. It was like, no doubt. It's public
I
urination.
promise you, I'm
It was
not
just
going to
public
fuck this up.
urination. I just took pictures of dudes peeing on walls. I was like, this should be legal. This is ridiculous. You can't pee wherever you want. I'm like, my next slide is me peeing on another thing. He's like, this is ridiculous.
This is another example of something that should be legal.
Like, and if you think about it, like you can pee, you can't pee outside against a wall. You can pee inside a building, but you can't pee on the wall. Next slide, like this guy's peeing and journey. It's just like whatever thing. He's peeing on this bridge, this graffiti wall. It's like, yeah, you should be totally able to do that. And the guy was like, that's enough.
All right.
That's enough. Stop
Thank you, Mr. McCusker. Sit down. The next presentation, pooping in lawns. Up next, we have Clark with. I've been very pumped on Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Since last night.
What they've started to speak. Yeah, so the fourth one we don't know what they're up to.
I think the fourth one
they
is
speak like fluently in the fourth one,
Yeah.
according to the trailer, which is so cool. I think they keep saying it's a beautiful day to be alive or something like
Yeah,
that.
What's
they're
their
having a good
diction? Is it like it is a beautiful day, or is it,
Sorta,
do they
it's
give them
tough
English
guy.
accents?
No, they're just tough guys.
they're badass tough guys.
So fucking sick.
Seems
Yes.
like-
The fourth one's gonna be all girl apes.
If they take this from me, if they take Planet of the Apes from me,
It's gonna be a girl ape being like, "My pussy is so powerful. Hail my pussy!" And Cornelius will be like, "Listen to her.
yeah.
We've been mean to them for too long. The human species have totally flopped with their women." It'll definitely be that. There's no way they're
You're
not
probably
gonna,
right.
There's no way they're not going to take Planet
If
of the
they
Apes.
take this from, if they take Planet of the Apes from me, that's it. Get your hands off me,
Yeah, you're gonna have to go.
you
No,
damn dirty liberals. Blue lives.
Putting down the strips on the road.
Trump's a pussy. Phil,
They put the rumble strips.
Phil. Trump's a pussy.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit.
People rushed the dude, and everyone. Dorian fucking came, jumped in on it.
Did anyone get a sock on? Did anyone punch
That's
that
what
guy?
I said. I figured some people would be.
While people were holding him, we gotta give him a little butt
got it,
belly,
dude.
a little bit. I'd like to kill you.
Yeah, they're a little fucking. I mean, I
jab.
know 100%. I would if I had that opportunity, I would punch that guy just because.
Yeah, if
Just
you were in the
because.
crowd.
Just because. I would just be like, I don't ever get to punch someone as hard as I can
Yeah.
in the ribs. I need to do this right. I would absolutely punch him at least 3 times as hard as I
Yeah.
could. Just like I have no emotional investment in the person or whatever. But if I was in that situation, it would have
Dude,
been.
I went through a phase where I was doing that in college to anybody that was taking a what the fuck was it called? A keg stand? Anybody that was getting keg stand, I would get under and punch him in the stomach. This one dude, I remember I was at Pitt. I was at my friend's frat. And they were doing a keg stand, and the dude doing it, and I just socked him in the dick like 3 times. And his legs, but people were holding him. He was trying to like curl up. He's like, dude, what the fuck? Someone fucking is hitting me. And I left. It's so funny. Yeah, next time you see someone doing a keg stand, definitely punch him in the balls.
Oh fuck!
Punch him in the belly.
Oh, punching the belly and the balls on a keg stand.
Well, because they try to curl up, but people are like
Oh.
holding their legs as hard as they can. They're getting restrained.
It's also too. It's funny because you're just life of the party.
Oh
You're
yeah.
like, oh, it's my time. Let's
Yeah,
go. And then you're like, oh, my nuts.
Someone's punching me in the dick.
Let go of my legs.
Yo, what's the record? 35 seconds? Watch this. Oh, fuck.
We should go to a college party
Please.
and just punch somebody in the dick.
Any
Film
college
it.
listeners, let us come to your party.
Let us come to your party and
I
punch.
promise
someone
not
in
to
the
be a
dick.
sexual predator.
It was just
Dude,
here.
I fucking told them, don't come down anymore.
The cold activation on the Coors Light's like pulsing blue, and he's like,
Oh, get the headset on and play Call of Duty with like Wood and Delgado.
"Oh my god!"
Yeah, dudes.
Well, look out, Delgado. There's someone behind you. He's facing the window. He's like, "Oh fuck, dude." Oh my god. Yo, we gotta get Beezer off the chonga, dude. His Call of Duty rankings probably plummeted.
And I said, Shane, it would have done you well to spend one extra week at West Point.
Damn, that's a big time slam.
It
Crushed
was.
him. Crushed
It
him.
was. That
What'd
would
he
have
say?
doubled his time.
Speechless. Was he speechless?
He was done.
Oh God.
He
What was
was
he doing?
done.
How much do you drink?
Very little.
Very. Dude, I pushed like a tree branch out of my ass on the 5th day. I was just like,
McKeever has one of those.
oh, really?
Yeah, McKeever was on pain pills
Oh.
from something, and he had to go to the hospital. He
For
was like,
his
my stomach
turd?
is fucked up. Something's wrong.
No.
And they did like a fucking sonogram on a football in his butt. he had to dump out in front of like a hot nurse. He had to go to the bathroom. He said it looked like a bundle of oranges.
Oh,
It
no.
was just like
Oh.
he just dropped cannonballs in front of this
Dropping
lady.
the football's tough,
He
dude.
fumble Rooski.
Dude, I've had the pigskin a couple times, dude. It's when you get the football shaped dump, it rips your butt. You spot.
Dude, it's so
You
good,
bleed,
though.
dude.
It's worth it.
So good,
It's
dude.
well worth the pain, dude. The pleasure far outweighs the pain.
It sucks our modern technology. I love like women give birth. I love to drop a football in a field, just fucking squat and then go back out to collecting nuts, dude. Oh,
If
dude.
you knew you had a football, dropping it outside would be so fucking funny, dude. Just putting it on a sidewalk. So people would be like, oh my, what the fuck was that? Who did this?
Have you tasted a football recently? Like a football turd, like a fully.
I'm trying to think. I mean,
The first one I saw one was in high school. A guy
Yeah.
dropped a football and our janitor had to come and break it up with a fucking stick. It was the funniest thing in the world.
school janitor is the fucking gig, dude.
Oh, it was the best.
That's a gig.
Dude, our
Fucking
dude would smoke weed.
Wood chips on puke.
Oh,
Just elementary school kids just puking and shitting and pissing all day.
yeah, it's
And you're just some drunk.
yeah.
That's like, fuck.
Ew, it's
Here you go, wood chips out. These kids are throwing up.
Oh,
But yeah,
they're like security guards for construction. They just like look at a toilet and like, we're gonna call a contractor. They just call it. It's like you call the police. You're like, yeah, we definitely
we need
a
the guy to
contractor.
come in.
Yeah, they do. They clean up like puke and turds and then like
Yeah,
mop up.
all day.
It's a sick fucking gig.
Mopping is the finest gig.
Mopping's so
when the
fucking
kids finally leave, all the fucking
Oh,
all those little punks get out of there. A couple of
vacuum
them
up.
call you losers. The bad kids are like, "Nice job, you fucking janitor." Although that's the vicious circle. Those the
Yeah,
janitors
true.
become, the bad kids become the janitor,
Yeah.
and then the janitor has kids, and he's an alcoholic, and he just has bad kids.
Yep. That is
It's
a
the
vicious
same
cycle.
family. I bet you, like,
Yeah.
you know how you can like cite every president goes all the way back to the same like king.
Yep.
I bet every janitor's kids come from one janitor.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
It's like the House of Atreus, dude.
It really is. My dad and his boys are skis.
Are they? Yeah, big
Absolute
time,
skis.
dude.
They go to the men's club. They go to the Elks, get fucking bombed.
Yep.
Yo, I went to bingo. I went to bingo at the Elks this
How was
weekend. Sat down, won on my first card.
What?
Yelled out, "It's a bingo."
Did you?
Yeah, the geezers were none too pleased. I was flashy.
What?
Yeah, people, dude, I go there sometimes. Bingo at the Elks rules.
Yeah.
If you win, everyone hates you.
I bet.
As soon as you win, people are like, oh. It's so funny.
How
But
much you win?
I won $100.
Woo!
gave it to the squad right away. I was like, put it on, pay for the Pilsners for the table, bro.
That's
But
respectable.
the
That
last-
can buy that's bet you spiked the ball in the end zone,
Oh yeah,
and that's like
got the money, made sure everybody saw it.
He probably hated that even more, dude.
Phil hates to see me win,
Really?
and I understand. I'm a dickhead. I'm like, look, it skips a generation. I have the championship gene. And Phil's like, oh, okay. Like it happens. I don't know why. It skips a generation.
So he saw you stun on the 100.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah,
So was it 100 every time someone won?
yeah. And then the final, that's
What was the
10.
buy-in?
10 or 20, and you get a stack of 10 cards,
Damn,
and then there's
dude.
10 games, and then there's the blackout.
Mhm.
You know what blackout is?
Uh-uh.
That's where you got to get every single one, and that's the big money. That was 500.
What?
And it was great because I was one away, and I was
Oh.
like, dude, please let me get this. And then the lady behind me was like, bingo, and I was like, fuck. And then I turned around, it was like a lady with her 2 children, and she like kissed her kid. It was like, and I was like, oh fuck. Glad she won. I would have felt like a dick. I would have won and be like, oh, it's a bingo. Some lady's like relying on it for groceries.
My mom used to lay on the couch and I would just sit on her when I was little. That's like
Yeah.
she would watch TV and I would just fucking sit on my mom while she watched TV and I would just watch
That's
TV
tight.
with her.
I laid on Phil watching football
That's pretty sick.
too late, like I was big, and I was a big fucking kid. I was huge, dude. I was like 5'8", laying on him. It was like 2 adult men just laying on each other watching football. He was probably buzzed as hell too. He was probably fucked up, dude. He was probably shit faced. I remember the thing I remember most is just my head would be on his stomach and it was just constantly like, like even as a kid, I was like, that's crazy. Something's wrong. Dad called my mom a dumbass this fucking last night.
Really?
Yeah. Something about taking out the trash. He was like, Phil, you have to take the trash out. He's like, I'm doing it right now, you dumbass. He closed the garage door and I was like, oh, Mom, you're gonna, and she's like, this is how he talks all the time. And I gotta go. And then he comes in, I'm like, Dad, what did you just call Mom? He's like, Shane, you're like a little fucking girl. All I do is fuck with him. When I'm home, I fuck with him start to finish, dude. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing today? He's like, I gotta do a couple of things. I gotta sign the book. I'm like, you signed the book again? Oh, I gotta go to the fucking men's club again, Dad?
Sign the book.
He's like, what? Shane, shut up. And I'm like, well, how are you getting there? And he's like, I'm driving.
Like, what?
I go, well, how are you going to get back then? I just force him into admitting he drinks and drives every day.
I never played Mario 64.
It's like the best one.
Yeah, I hear, but that's one of the only ones I never played. I have the new one or the newest one.
What
You have the newest
Well,
Mario Kart?
Mario Kart 8. It's from like it's a few years old at this point.
Yeah.
And then I have the Game Boy Advance Mario Kart, which is really
You got a
good.
GBA?
I have several GBAs.
What?
I have
This
3.
is crazy.
I have
Where
3
do you
GBAs.
play them?
I have 40 plus systems in my house.
You do look like an adult Pokemon trainer. Really?
You look like a little Pokemon, dude.
A Snorlax, if you will.
You game hard.
Now a little fat Pikachu.
Took almost everything in me to not open the fucking trash bag and eat all the
Dude, what was their excuse?
I don't know. I've seen plenty of black men eat half a meatball sandwich and take that thing back home.
Yeah. Yeah, save it for later.
I say that respectfully. I've seen that
Yeah.
happen many times, dude. You work construction.
Yeah, black guys typically have half a hoagie on them. Yeah, at any given moment.
I'd see so many dudes when I was in the labor union, when I'd work for my dad, they would like eat half a meatball sandwich and just chuck it in their pocket. And they were like, oh, my wife's going to love this sandwich, dude. They would just, they'd have like a fucking hot meatball on them and a fucking half a hoagie all day long.
Yeah.
Just in the back, just fucking wrapped up and just be like chiseling concrete. I'm like, damn, my wife's going to love this. And that's happened enough for me to, I can say that with respect.
Yeah.
Like that's, you know.
And once you pick up on that, you'll notice it. Like
Yeah.
you'll see if you pick up, because a lot of people, you don't realize it, but if you're just walking down the street, you'll see a black guy drop a sandwich almost every day. They'll come out, I'll be like, ah, shit. And have to pick up a wrapped up Subway sub.
They stay with one half hoggy on them at all
Yeah.
times.
Where do they store it?
They have
In a
pockets.
plastic
They have
shopping
a ton
bag.
of pockets.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Plastic
Big ass,
shopping.
that's why they always wear baggy clothes to accommodate their hoagies.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they stay strapped with that witch, dude. They got
Yes,
that witch
at all
on them at all
times.
times, dude.
It's dangerous.
So that would have been respectful. You guys could have fucking pocketed your sandwiches.
And that's why they're always so ornery. Ornery. Because they know that they have fragile stuff on their persons. So if you
True.
like bump into them accidentally,
Yeah,
like, you almost cost me a fucking sandwich.
Yeah, if you step on their shoes, like, yo, you almost crushed my sub, bro.
That's why they keep randomly knocking out people in New York. You get too close to the sandwich. I watched an Asian lady get bopped on the face today.
Oh, dude, you get a hit. You see one of them get hit, they can pick up their bros. Like, you bleeding through. It's just the marinara sauce coming through the chipotle. Dude, you got to cut
Deli paper rip.
Yeah, dude. If they get hit by a car, you got to cut the jeans off and get to the sandwich. There's an Italian. I got an Italian sub. You know how many Italian subs save their lives, dude?
Think of a guy in an ER and some nurse, like he's unconscious. She's like cutting it. And she's cutting it into bread. Like, what the fuck?
That's why the cops are always pulling him over. Just trying to.
What? Trying to commandeer.
I knew I was
Yeah,
going to
cops
get.
don't
Yeah, they want a free sub. They're going to confiscate the
Let
sub.
me pat you
Yeah.
down. They're fucking. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
What's this?
That's all
Yeah.
cops eat are commandeered hoggies. Yeah, they love it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're 100%
I'm gonna
right
have to
to
take
that.
this back to the station, test it.
Yeah, they take the hoagie and they're like, it's legit.
That's the battle between who loves hoagies more, dude. Cops or old black dudes.
It's like he's a hunk. You know what I mean? You know how everyone's saying he's a hunk?
What did he just say?
Oh, he's got headphones. Oh, he
Yeah.
is listening.
Okay.
He is listening.
Okay.
Sometimes he looks like a bit of a goat. Like he's got wide, weird eyes.
He has bedroom eyes. Girls
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a good. I think he's a good looking guy. Him and Bobby were both good.
he's got me
dudes.
beat for sure. But
Yeah. Well, you beat. I don't know. You're a decent looking guy. You're a nice looking guy.
let me see him.
You're not handsome the way Kennedy was. I mean, that's
I
a
don't know,
handsome
dude.
face. That's a handsome man with that head of hair is unbelievable.
With that what of hair?
That head of hair.
Mm-hmm. Not anymore.
No, because somebody shot the back of it.
Who did though?
A lot of people,
Yeah, you think?
like 6 guys.
I think a lot of guys shot him in the head.
So many. They dug so
I
many.
think there were like
bullets.
4 people that shot him.
Somebody with a paper clip.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Wait, do you have
everybody.
any opinions on that? Do you think it was? Do you believe it was the lone gunman, Lee Harvey?
I think you can take any event in human history and find an alternate version of it if you dig and dig and dig. And I think a presidential assassination is just so interesting.
Yeah.
That so I don't have an opinion. I mean, I'm fascinated by it.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
There
to
are some
think
weird
about and to read about.
It's fun to look into
Of course,
because it
is.
seems
the culture of it is like the greatest.
It seems kind of like something was up.
Yeah.
Was it because he was? I always was he trying to end Vietnam? Or no, it had just kind of kicked off.
There's also the civil rights and all that stuff. He was ramming that down the throats of some guys, and I mean,
they offered him a false flag in Cuba, and he was like, "No."
Right. I mean, it's crazy.
There's a lot of
what he did, what he fought against the states. You know, like what's his name? The guy at college with the black kids coming in.
Yeah,
standing there going, "You're not coming in here."
Yeah.
There's a great documentary that everybody should watch. That's about Robert Kennedy, who was he made his own brother the fucking attorney general, which is insane, and who was like 20. But he made him attorney general. And at the time, what's his name was fucking FBI. The guy
Hoover. Or no, J. Edgar. No,
J. Edgar. J. Edgar
Yeah.
Hoover was at the head of FBI, and he had to work under this kid, Kennedy. And that was a lot of the tension in the country was about that. But anyway.
History hasn't been too kind to J. Edgar.
No, it hasn't.
Because he was gay.
Well, he was a cross-dresser.
That's why people don't like him.
Some people, I don't know which version of this kind of thing he was, but he wore clothes of a womanly nature.
It's all gay to me.
I don't know that he had sex with men, but he wore women's clothes. 2 different things. I don't know.
He dressed up like ladies, and then he would try to blackmail like MLK.
Yeah.
he would write him.
He'd be like dressed in a woman's dress with lipstick.
He'd be like,
on the
I know what
phone
he likes,
saying, I know what
fellas."
you've been up to, MLK.
You ever see that letter they wrote him? They wrote the FBI sent Martin Luther King a letter that was like, you should fucking kill yourself.
Really?
We're going to out you if you don't kill yourself in the next 30 days.
Were
Yeah.
they just trying to hurt his feelings?
No, they were trying to kill him.
It's just like in shitty text.
It's in
people get. It's like,
typewriter. They sent him a letter. I think
Martin.
Loretta Scott opened it.
Wow.
And
Coretta Scott.
Heretta.
Coretta Scott.
Coretta.